so it's 4 p.m. now. In about 2 hours I have to... Wait, let me introduce myself. My name is Erdin and I'm making videos about filmmaking and filmmaking gear on this YouTube channel. So if you're new to this channel, definitely make sure to subscribe and join me on this journey. Alright, so it's 4 p.m. now. In about 2 hours I have to get out of the house and go to the shooting location. I'm shooting a video, live music video for a band that I know, and I asked them kindly whether I could shoot something like this. This will be some kind of after movie slash music video slash live music session kind of movie. Check them out, they are called This Heals Nothing, and their new EP is called Part of the Routine. So the song is River Small Necessities. I've listened to it in detail and I do think that I'm ready to tackle the challenge of shooting this. So what I'm planning to shoot with is this 50mm f1.4 by Sigma, and also this 20mm f1.4 that you're seeing through right now, and this A7S Mark II. Yeah. Also, all my batteries, they are marked with numbers. I mean 8, 9, you got 7 here. Why do I do that? I want to keep track of the batteries that I've used and of the batteries that are full and, yeah, not full. And you also have to check whether your SD cards are all ready to go. I'm also going to use the GlideCam and not the Geum Crane. The reason why I'm not going with the Geum Crane 2 is simply that with the GlideCam HG2000 you've got tons more control over the GlideCam. What's really challenging is that I'm just one shooter and I only have one camera. That's why I really have to time the shots and really prepare beforehand. If you want to shoot the musicians playing the guitar, you can't at the same time shoot the crowd, how they're moving and their hands, and you know. That's why we are going to use a little trick. I want to shoot the music video for the song called River Small Necessities. So there are 5 songs in the set. What I'm going to do is I'll shoot the slow motion and the B-roll footage of the crowd and of those close-ups during the other songs, and not during the song that I want to shoot the music video for. During the other songs of the set, I will get that slow motion footage of the guitars and of the fingers, of the faces, of the crowd also. I've divided the song into specific parts where the song gains much more momentum than in other parts, so therefore the movement will probably be much slower, much faster, depending on the song really. If we then take the footage from the songs River Small Necessities and mix it up with the B-roll and slow-mo footage from the other songs, we should get a really nice music video. And that's exactly what happened. Today is Wednesday. I shot the video on Sunday. After sitting 3 days behind that desk, the music video now turned out to be quite beautiful. The clips were matching quite cohesively, so it's got a nice overall feel. So before going to the shoot, you need a general idea of how you want to film it, how you want to tackle this challenge. I tried to come up with a rough structure, and I want to show you that structure right now. These clips at the very bottom, these clips that I just marked, these are the bases for this song. In these clips, the musicians performed this very specific song called River Small Necessities, which I want to shoot the music video for. If the music video just consists of a 3-minute clip without any cuts, it's just boring. It's really boring. Nobody wants to watch that. If you spice it up and get some variation into the clip, you can really make it interesting. So, this is something that I really want to point out. You really need to match the editing and match the transitions to the song, to the mood of the song. I mean, here you can see it. It's just this really, it's this beautiful pentatonic sound. It's this beautiful sound. So you want to match the clip, and here especially the transition, to this smoothness of the sound. So smooth sound, smooth transition. Beautiful. You've got the song clip and you've got some slow motion stuff that you use to give it some variety. Here you got the vocalist performing the song, and on top of that I just layered some slow motion footage from other songs. So this was, I think, a clip from the second song that they played at this set. So same old story all the way through. Alright, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. However, while editing the video that you are watching right now, I found that I didn't do justice to explain how the setting was at the venue. So let me do that right now. So at every concert there is a crowd. The crowd was somewhere around here. So the crowd goes here, alright? Then, of course, you've got lighting. You've got some lights here, you've got some lights here, one light and I think also another spotlight. Then you've got some amplifiers, some musicians' gear. Let's do that in gray. You've got some amplifiers here, and the drum kit was situated right around here. So DR for drum. So the musicians were here, the drummer, a guitarist, another guitarist, the bassist, and now the interesting part, the vocalist. The vocalist was all around. He was everywhere, you know? He was in front of the drummer, he was in front of the guitarist. So where would you as a filmmaker stand, or where would you walk? You basically walk everywhere. I mean, I was here, I walked behind the drummer, I was behind it in front of the amplifiers, I was behind the lights and in front of the lights. I was really everywhere, and I tried to get a lot of footage from tons of perspectives. So that's really, really important. You gotta be moving nearly all the time. Alright, that's it. And here come a few interesting parts. Listen to how the power in the song changes. As you just heard, it was really powerful and then an abrupt change to a much more slow-paced part. So, as I said at the beginning of this music video, you really want to match the video and the transitions to the song. So here you got this song. I mean, if you listen to it, it's just... It's the sustain of a guitar riff. So not a lot of stuff going on. That's why I used this clip. It's him trying to reset from the powerful parts of the song before. It's a long clip in contrast to the quick succession of transitions here. Alright, so this sequence is also pretty interesting, I think. Around here, where I set the marker, from here to here, the song gets a narrating kind of feel. With narrating, I generally associate this flashback feel. And this flashback mood I wanted to reproduce with this sequence. What did I do? I took this slow motion clip, this very long clip here. I filmed this clip while standing at the very back of the venue. There's not a lot of action going on. The mood and the coloring is also pretty dark. So this is the basis of this flashback sequence. Now, if you take a look, during this flashback sequence, we've got this bass clip here. If you take a look at this part, at this white part now, this is the duration where you see the bass clip. And this is the duration where you see the flashback clip. So you've got this long part and the short part, so that's where we create some contrast. There's also some contrast created in the coloring. You've got this dark mood here, and then you've got some bright colors here. I think it works. Now, how do we do the transition from this flashback sequence to this, again, very fast-paced part of the song? I used this clip here. If you take a look at this, it is pretty dark here and you've got some bright red coloring. So the coloring is somehow a mixture between the coloring of this bass clip and of this flashback clip. Also, you've got tons of movement, which you don't have at the bass clip. So it's a nice mixture and really works at bridging the gap. This here is one of my most favorite parts of the clip. This is me standing right in the middle of the stage with the 50mm and the Sony a7S Mark II handheld. I'm right in the middle of the action. And here you really need to pull the focus quickly. You've got this feature vocalist on my right, the bassist hitting his bass, and then left you've got the drummer and the vocalist. It's really, I love this part. I really love this part. This clip is a really nice example of the benefit of always getting tons of footage. I mean, as you can see, during this part here, I needed to change my camera settings, so that's why we have a gap. And somehow we need to bridge the gap. So what did I do? I looked through my footage and saw this clip here. And it was really matching because the vocalist is in front of the drummer, here in front of the drummer, and the guitarist here, as you can see, just matching perfectly. Some more handheld footage here. Here I pulled the focus on the bassist, and then I really quickly pulled the focus on the vocalist. Take a look at this. It really has to be quickly, and you can't do that with autofocus. That's why I really don't like to use autofocus on shoots like these. As a filmmaker, you really need to know how to pull focus and how to use different parts of the image to see whether you're in focus or not. Some more variety here. This last part is also quite beautiful, I think. You can see the musicians really put in all their power and their might in this part of the song. It's just me with this 50mm full-on handheld look and with this beautiful lighting that's coming from the back. I mean, look at this. This is just a dream, this lighting here. Whew. Tons of action, tons of movement. So in essence, it all turned out to be quite successful. That's my breakdown of the live music video that I shot there. If you've liked this video, give me a like and definitely subscribe to the channel. Other than that, until the next video.